Wednesday morning here in Lynn, Massachusetts. One drawback of these solo training trips is I tend to sleep pretty poorly. That's just how it goes, especially when there's a highway off ramp going right past the window of my hotel room. C'est la vie. Got plenty of time to get going this morning, have some good breakfast, and maybe head to the hotel gym for a little treadmill walk or light bike to loosen everything up before I head over to training. And today's first class will be an 11 a.m. Muay Thai fundamentals class. It's Wednesday afternoon, the morning class with Coach Lavelle. It was great. I'm really glad that I was able to work with multiple different coaches. I always love seeing just different approaches to teaching, how they approach the material, and especially how they approach adding or fine-tuning detail. Definitely enjoyed both coaches, Coach Mark and Coach Lavelle. It's clear that they're both very experienced and they're both quite good at that fine-tuning and explaining little things that come up or give people trouble. It just happened that the morning class was a little more of a beginner group, and I slotted in there really nicely. Time to get ready. I had a nice little mid-afternoon nap. Time to top off with a little more fuel and head over to the 6 o'clock fundamentals class, and then the plan is to stick around for a heavy bag conditioning class right after. So I'm sure I'll be pretty spent after that. Hopefully it'll help me get to sleep a little earlier tonight. 2 more classes in the book. As soon as I got back to the hotel, I got the laundry started, shower and dinner while that's running. As soon as that's done, I'll go and grab it, and then I think I will pretty much head straight to bed. By partway through the second class, I was definitely feeling it, and I made sure to pick up some earplugs, which I tested out during my midday nap. Seemed to work quite well, so I'm thinking I will be in bed imminently. The 6 o'clock class was another great one with Coach Mark. He pointed out some really nice details. I'll definitely need to take some notes while things are fresh in my mind. I don't want to forget. And then immediately afterwards, it was the heavy bag class. The way that the training space is set up, if all the heavy bags were always up, hanging, it would really cut into the space that you need for footwork and shadow boxing and other drilling and sparring. So right at the end of the 6 o'clock class, folks just helped out. The bags are just kind of tucked off to the side, brought them out. Someone brought out a ladder, climbed up, hooked them up top to the chains that are hanging high enough that no one's going to bump their head, of course. And yeah, got it done. And then at the end of class, people helped out and put him back off to the side. During the bag class, it's definitely kind of a muscle I don't use much in terms of remembering multiple combinations to drill. Basically, each bag had 2 people, and I believe it was every 30 seconds it switched, so one person would stabilize the bag unless the striker asked them not to do that. They wanted to work with the movement of the bag. And then after about 30 seconds it would switch, and it'd be your turn to transition from holding to striking. Coming towards the end of the class, I do feel like I was doing a little bit better with remembering the combinations. And of course, if I wasn't sure, I would just make up a combination and work it and try to throw nice and strong with good technique on the bag. And as we rotated through different stations, one of the stations was working focus mitts with the coach, who sadly I'm forgetting his name. I'm really excited that I got a chance to work with another one of the North Shore Muay Thai coaches during my short trip. All of them have been fantastic, and it was great to switch from just wailing on the bag to then be able to work a little bit more technique and get some great little pointers with the coach really watching what you're doing. It was very clear that he was quite experienced holding, and he was really good at modulating, a little more complex for the more experienced people, keeping things a little simpler when needed, still kind of giving a little bit of a challenge. And if someone was getting a bit overwhelmed, then backing down a bit and kind of resetting. He was really good at just reading who he was holding for. So that was really cool. Up early to see pretty sure there's a free breakfast situation down in the lobby. Probably check that out. And then hit the road and see if I can maybe catch an early boat home, and we will see how it goes.